I was asked just the other day, what is it you sell? Hey guys, Coach Johnson here. And this is a question. If you're an entrepreneur, you get this question a lot because you have a product, you have a concept, you have an idea, you have something you want to share with the world. And sometimes it's difficult to quantify exactly what it is that you are selling. And so my answer was I sell capability. And my passion, my mission with Protector Protocol is to balance the equation that men are expected to hold in this society of being provider and protector. A huge amount of energy that we have in today's society is about being provider, make the money, buy the car, make sure you have all the cool, nifty stuff, the newest phone, et cetera, et cetera. And we've really gotten away from the need and desire to be the protector. And to be a protector means you're capable of a few things. At least that's the way we frame it. We have three pillars. We have our self-protection, we have our fitness, we have our mindset. I need the physical skill, the technical skill to handle possible aggression, violence, whether it's somebody grabbing me or somebody attacking my wife or my kids or your grandmother or whatever the case might be. You need to have a skill set that allows you to protect them from violence, or at least be able to move forward and be in the deterrent. You have enough skill to do that. And you can only be deterrent if you have actual capability of violence. You can be hopeful and harmless, and man, I sure hope no one attacks me. I hope this guy, just takes my money and goes. Or you can be peaceful and capable. The decision's up to you. I choose to be peaceful and capable, and that's how we train our guys in this program. And the next thing is physical fitness. It's no secret that Americans in general are very, poor when it comes to their fitness level. And the fitness is important for being a protector because you got to have the strength and the conditioning to, your house catches on fire. You got to drag someone in your family out. You have to, pick up something heavy and move it out of the way. You have to be able to push somebody out. You have to have this physical skill. You don't have to be a supermodel. You have to be physically fit enough. And here's the coolest thing about physical fitness. Of all the metrics we teach, it's the most easily quantifiable. I can't tell you how many times in my career as a trainer, in the last 35 years, I had a guy who comes to me and he's 5'11", 240 pounds. He goes, coach, I just need to lose like 20 pounds. I'm like, brother, 20 pounds is what we call a good start. The coolest thing about being fit is it's a badge you cannot fake. You have to do the work. So it's not just lifting weights. It's not just doing cardio. It's not just having some fork discipline and not eating like a total glutton. It's a combination of the three. And even if you're doing the weight loss shots that are popular nowadays or whatever it is that's going on, if you want to have a physique that intimidates a possible bad guy, you got to do the work. You can't fake it. And if you're over 35, like most people in our group are, it's not something that you just were born into. If you're 22 years old and you have a great physique, possibly it's just genetics, But if you're 45 and you have a great physique, brother, you did some work, and that shows. That it raises your status as a provider and a protector. You're going to make more money. You're going to have better luck in relationships. You're going to have more admiration from your spouse, from your kids. It's important. So the physical fitness part is super important, and it gets overlooked. People just think, well, I'll just make money. That's not enough. And then the third part we talk about is having the mindset. This is basically crisis control. It's not about, manifesting stuff. It's not about affirmations. It's about going through the process of having the kind of mindset that allows you to withstand whatever crisis might come your way, whether you lose your job, maybe your relationship falls apart, whatever might happen. If you need to be a protector, you cannot fold and crumble when things get ugly. You have to have this steel mindset that you're going to get through it. You're going to get your family through it. You're going to get your friends through it. You're going to get your coworkers through it. This is what we work on. And you have to do the work. And the challenge with some of what we do, so if you're a provider and that's your focus, it's quantifiable. Like, hey, how much money do you have in the bank? What's your net worth? What kind of assets do you have? If you are a protector, sometimes it's a little bit more difficult. The fitness part's easy. How do you tell if someone has a strong mindset? Until they're tested. How do you know if someone can protect themselves? Until they're tested. And my job is to not only build up the guys to be the protector they need to be, but also challenge them and test them and show them where they stand. Here's where you started. Here's where we are now. Here's where we need to go. Let's get you on that path, guys. So what I sell is the capability to be the protector your family needs. So you probably have done, watched videos and you've read articles and you've heard news reports. I want you to stop preparing to be the protector and start becoming the protector. Take care. I'll talk to you soon.